Welcome, 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 everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I am your host, DBoss. And I just thanking all the people who have been doing their 15 minutes or laughing or more. I do kudos. I know they're feeling better. Their health is feeling better. They're feeling better. Their body's feeling better because there's so many health benefits to laughing. You can release, you can lower your blood pressure. You can just help you feel good. It keeps you looking youthful. It also warms up your vocal cords if you have any speaking engagements or anything. As entertainers, that they say that they laugh for a while till they can get warmed up with their voice. And the more you do, the more, yes, it's going to hurt your body, but it's going to keep, tone your abs if you keep laughing and stuff. But I'm not saying you stop going to the gym. So that's health benefits from that. But we're going to hear something from one of our the sponsors from Vital Steps to Better Health and Fitness. And we'll be right back.
Welcome to your Vital Steps to Better Health and Fitness. I'm Joanne James. Today we're talking about how exercise affects stress. Everybody has stress in some way in their lives, but regular exercise is a powerful tool for managing your stress level. A couple of things that it does. One is it releases endorphins, which is a feel-good hormone, into your system that gives you more energy, makes you feel good, and reduces your anxiety and probably eliminates your depression. Also, exercise is a distraction. It keeps you thinking about other things other than your problems that you're having. So exercise whenever you're feeling stressed, that will distract you. Exercise also improves your sleep quality by regulating your sleep pattern, which is increasing your resilience to stress. So get a good night's sleep, and you'll get that after you exercise. So make sure you incorporate exercise into your daily lifestyle, and that way you'll get a lot less stress in your life. I'm Joanne James, and this has been your Vital Steps to Better Health and Fitness. See you next time.
Thank you, Joanne James, for that health tip. You see, it releases endorphins, so you gotta be doing something out there to get that stress off. But today, I got somebody here that's a Canadian multi-instrumentalist, composer, a vocalist, music, and he's a film producer, and he's known for his striking vocals and innovative bass technique. So we're going to find out from him all about his journey, how he got into the business. Is there something he knows now that he would like to know later on, like he would do now if he was at this time that he knew all that? So with no further ado, I introduce to you Waleed KUSH.
Thank you so much, DBoss, and I really glad to be here. And thank you so much for your kind introduction as well. I appreciate it.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right. So here at Real Life Matters, we like to know everybody where they what's their cultural background and where they come from.
I'm from the oldest. When I say the oldest place, the civilization where I started from Nubia. I'm from Sudan, from the land of the Nile.
Okay. Wow.
I come from Agadist. Traditionally I come from where the First Nation, the woman become head of the states. I'm from, that place now they call it Sudan. Back in the day, we call it Kemet. We call it Kush, the land of the Nile.
Wow. All right. So what made you want to become an entertainer, instrumentalist? Did somebody in your family do it, or?
Grow up in Africa and, people entertaining. Entertainment is part of our culture. Like, you don't need to go to school, like, to learn to be an actor or to learn to be a musician or a singer. Like, the people surrounding you, around you, the village, the city, the whoever around you is entertaining. African, they're entertaining by nature. And you learn stuff, and that's probably some of it. But yes, some of my brothers, they used to sing and do some stuff in school. I am the youngest of, we used to be 11, kids,
Wow.
But we lost some of them. I'm the baby of the whole family. and I'm very sure I picked from each of them something. Yeah.
All right. So, what musical instruments do you play?
Born in Africa, like born in Brazil or born in Caribbean or born in Africa, like, what, like you asked me what is sport, for sure we're going to say soccer. I'm going to say drums because
Okay.
it's available and also it's cheap to get. It's very available. I start with the drums and I become very good at it. And then I go to the school and I learn an upright bass. And also I used to also do some acting in children TV show. Yeah.
Or which TV show have you did?
That's
Which one?
the Paradise of Children, called the TV show called Jannat al-Atfal.
Okay.
Translated to Paradise of Children. It used to be the only show on national TV. We have one channel, and that on Friday from 10 to 11 in the morning.
Okay.
Imagine, back in the day, I'm talking about 70s.
All right. So, who have you performed for, or who have you worked with?
I work with a lot of people. If you're talking about now I work with a lot of people, like, from Blood, Sweat and Tears to, the Drifters. I tour with the Drifters. I played with the Dabra Cox. I played with a lot of people. I played with so many people. There's also a lot of in the reggae world. And I played with a lot of big names from Africa. I produce a lot of big name from Africa,
Like who?
like there's a guy's name Adib. He's a top singer from the south part of Ethiopia. He's like the superstar of them. I produced probably 4 or 5 of his albums. And also I produce a very well-known singer from Sudan. His name Mustafa Sunni. And I produce here a lot of people such as DBN. I don't know if you know DBN, such as Savannah Taylor.
Okay.
Now is Dawo. She changed her name. I produce a lot of R&B in the city as well, in Toronto.
Wow.
Yeah, and also because I teach as well. Yeah.
Wow. So you're pretty busy. So where are you residing? Are you residing in Canada here now, or?
Yeah, I am in Toronto. Is home now. He's been home.
Oh, Toronto.
Yeah.
Everybody's in Toronto.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody's here in Toronto. Everybody loves Toronto. All right. So all these people you have worked with and you've done. Okay. So if you wanted to do a collaboration with somebody, which 3 people would you pick to do something with now?
Woo. I'm a lover of a saxophonist. His name is Sonny Rollins. You know who it is?
Okay.
Sonny
Yeah.
Rollins. Yeah. And that's one of them. Another person will be I would love to have a chance to work with Anita Baker.
Wow.
Baker. I love Anita.
So would you want to sing with her, or would you want to do the vocal?
I would love, because I just love that, injecting like the soul jazz kind of things. And I would love to give it a little bit of African twist, to it. I love Anita Baker. And another musician, of course, Harvey Hancock.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Those my 3 people.
Yes. Wow. You picked some good ones there.
Yeah. Because I used to live in New York. I am addicted to Anita Baker.
Wow.
Music, yes.
Well, I guess with all your busy curriculum and everything else, it's very busy for you doing all this, all this stuff. I don't even know how you have time for yourself.
Hey,
but
help me out. If they call me, I will leave everything behind. I will run to do it.
You're gone.
I'm gone. I'm gone to do it for sure. Yeah.
All right. So when you do your creativity, where do you do it? Like, are you having a maybe a drink, a soda, or something on the backyard? Are you just walking down the street? How do you? What do you do?
I love because you start with the health and stress, how to release your stress. I am the guy. I don't have a car. I don't have a license. I ride bike and I walk everywhere. And most of my creativity comes to me while walking, while
Wow.
the melody, most of the lyrics, most of the concept, most of the ideas, like comes to me while I'm walking. I walk a lot. I ride bike a lot, and again, like you know, um, I use my physicality to work out and to work me out mentally and health wise as well.
Wow. So you said you're acting. You've done some acting. You did. So which do you want to do? Are you interested in more in the acting or the singing or the playing? You got so many different avenues to you.
The other day, one person asked me the same question. What do you want to do? I say, what do you mean what I want to do? I'm 56 years old. I'm going to be 56 in October 10. Now I give you my, because I'm expecting a gift from you. October 10 is my birthday.
Okay.
And I told them whatever comes, if I feel like I'm connected to the project, I'll do it. I'm
Okay.
picky. I'm picky sometimes, okay.
Okay.
I just did a feature film, a big film called Jude and the Jinn, and some of the scenes shot in Cairo, Jude and the Jinn, and they still doing the editing, and with a really big name. One of the people on the film, I don't know if you know Sadiq Mahdi, the guy he's in the Game of Thrones,
Okay.
the British guy, the light skin. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's also part of that movie. And I just did Sarah for the jam for the CBC, and I just approached by another director to do a film. I love a conscious character. I love my character where it's part of the real story. I don't like fiction,
Okay.
and those films I choose to do, they're very organic and real because in my character in the last film is about this immigrant. He have his daughter here. Of course, she born here, she get paper, but he get deported.
Oh,
He
okay.
was intellectual, but he was working as a janitor in his school and different things. And I love character like that because there is a lot of story like that. Because also I can relate to that as an immigrant. I mean,
Okay.
and I like to do acting, but a good one. But also I'm
Like a good one. Like a good one. Like what? Like what kind of a part?
no, because also I've been
You don't want
surrounded
to.
by
You don't want to play a bad man. You don't want to. You don't. Want,
no Tarzan for me, no Batman, no one of those. That's not for me. I don't have the muscle for it. Maybe but I surrounded by a really great actors. I work in a theater world. I teach music for theater, you know,
okay.
and I work a lot with like DBN. I work a lot at Salt Paper Theater. I did a lot of production there. Like I'm surrounded by really great artists around me. Like at least I have to influence, and those not only great, like they are also very conscious about their background because they are African, they are black. For me, black mean African. African mean you are related to that motherland. And
Okay.
if anything involved the motherland storytelling, I would love to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything, acting or music or being part of any project in that kind of environment. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. At least you got what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what advice would you give somebody that's trying to come up in the industry that you're in?
There is a couple of things. One of them, discipline.
Okay.
And discipline means if you really want it, and if you're hungry for it, if you're hungry, you will do it, and you will do it in a very high level.
Okay.
That means you have to put the work. There is nothing come for free. You have to put a lot of hours and hours and hours of work, and don't sleep on your dreams. It's an idea. Keep it alive and go for it. Whatever it takes, go for it. If you knock, the first door didn't open, there's so many doors. Keep knocking doors. One of them is going to eventually open for you to enter, and just work hard to achieve. I believe anybody can work hard. Like you're talking about health, you're talking about a lot of stress,
Right.
You're talking about a lot of things. If you want to clear your mind, there is certain thing you have to do. Sometimes we stop ourselves for doing the right things. But that's one thing, but also discipline, show up on time. If they tell
Yes.
you, if they tell you something, if you have an audition 7 o'clock, show up 6:30.
Right.
Show up 6.
That way you can see your environment and chill out and just woof.
And don't isolate it yourself. Like connect. If there is something, if you know there is somebody in the community can help you to prepare your audition, call, reach out. We help. We love to help because we want to see our community, succeeded and successful, right? And don't feel nowhere. You are not alone. Reach out and we will help you. We will help you. But discipline, show up on time, practice your part, whatever what part. If it's music or if it's acting piece, go prepare. Go 120. Don't go just like, I'm not sure. No, because you don't want to tell your friend, I didn't prepare. Then why did you go? Prepare yourself. Go there. Don't give them any chance to delete you. Like go there 110, 120, and do whatever it takes. And believe in yourself as well.
Yeah.
Fill up your chest with a lot of air from your ancestors. Who believe in yourself and believe there's some people watching over you. And be that person. Yeah, I think. And again, like as an African person, we born with talent. We have the culture. We have something very special. We born with it. We have to put the work to to show it in the surface. That's the only thing. Show up on time, prepare, reach out to the elder, reach out to somebody in the same field and ask questions. Don't feel nowhere. We are here.
Now you know it all, you know what I mean? And you don't know it.
No, you don't know. I'm very sure after this interview, I'm going to learn a lot from you, my sister. Like we don't know. We think we know, but there is a lot we don't. There's a lot we don't. How we know? By communicating and by this to each other. And this is naturally, this is how we function. This is how.
And don't be shy to say you don't know, because it's better to you get the information before you go and do it.
And this is how we function. Our ancestors built pyramids. Always remember that. If my ancestors thousands of years built pyramids, that means I should be able to do whatever. Because if you look to the pyramids, it's still the science trying to break it down how those guys did that without a machine and without a computer.
Wow.
If you ask me who's my ancestor, look where the most pyramids, what place in the world, and you will see Sudan. Sudan have the most pyramids. Who those people? Those are the Nubian. Those are the Kushite people. Those are your ancestors. If those guys cannot inspire you, there is nobody who will inspire you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you transition on, what type of legacy would you like to leave here with the people?
For me, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, my sister. Like, when I leave, I would love to hear, that guy was useful. That dude Waleed was really useful. He was very helpful. He have an impact in the culture, which is I'm very, you know, I'm very, like honored to have that in a lot of different places, and to be honored also one of the most influential Black artists in Toronto as well. That's for me. But money, you don't go with money. I'm not gonna go with my ideas or.
You can give it to me.
Hey, good artists, they have no money.
Wow.
But we are grateful. We are here, we exist, we are above ground, we still produce, we still, very active and productive, and we're happy. I'm happy now I've seen you, the boss. Like,
yes.
I'm very happy I'm talking to you. And that the legacy. I wanted to, like, even this interview is going to be part of my legacy.
Yes.
Some young person, some young artists will see this, and we inspire ourselves, because
right.
in African, we always know how to strive and how to survive and how to improvise in life.
Right.
What I mean, but how we do that? By watching the elders, by inspiring by the village, and we are the village.
Right.
Yeah, that's all legacy I wanted. That guy was useful. That guy was helpful. That's it.
All right. So Ty, I got some songs here, and I got the a clip. But tell us about this song "Summertime" that you wrote. Tell us about that.
Summertime actually I Wish is my composition. That is a very well-known jazz song, and very well known. That's like one of the masterpiece. What I did, I changed the arrangement and I made it as an African piece. And instead of it was on like swinging da 1 2 3 da da da, and I changed it to triplet. I changed it to the African beat, to the 6/8.
Wow.
It's totally new arrangement, and I did a chant over it.
Okay. All right. So let's hear this one.
And I hope you like my arrangement.
Huh?
I said, I hope you guys will like my arrangement.
Yes, I will. We're gonna hear it now. All right, here we go. Summertime.
Summertime.
Wow.
Do you recognize the song?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a different, right?
Yes, it is. It's very good.
A lot of rhythm, African rhythm to it.
Yes, and you hear you there singing. You're playing the instruments in that too.
hopefully we get invited by any of those jazz festival in the Caribbean, Barbados or St. Lucia or whatever.
Okay. So tell us about this one. It says 5 p.m. to 6 or something, 6 p.m.
What the name of it? Is any
It
name
just
there?
says it just says 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Oh, no, it doesn't say any name there. Well, you know what? We'll play it and then you'll tell us about it.
Yes,
Okay, I'll play it for a
that's
minute and
cool.
then you'll know what.
Because what I sent videos.
Yeah, you said I'm gonna play that after a clip. But hold on, we're gonna play this one then. Let me hold on. Let's see what this is. It's called Sim Sim.
Sim Sim, yes.
Okay, so tell us about this one.
Sim Sim is a sesame seeds.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and this sesame seed, this person, he is in love with this woman in this region called Gadarif. And the most important thing they harvest is the sesame seed. And if the harvest is successful season, the whole village will celebrate and make money. If it's not, then they really struggle for the rest of the years. And he was telling his lover, she's important to him as a sesame important to this town called Gadarif. That's the concept
Okay.
of the song.
All right. Okay, so here we go. Sim Sim.
Beautiful rhythm.
All right.
سمسم القضارف والزول صغير ما عارف يا سمسم القضارف والزول صغير ما عارف قليب الريت كل ما هديتك شارف حبيب بريدك ريدا ريت الحمامة لوليدا حبيبي بريدك ريدا ريت الحمامة لوليدا حبيب تعال خليني أتم الريدا
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good. You're just sitting back, chill back. Let D-Boss do all the thing. All right. So I
Are
have
you
here.
really liking it, or you being kind to me?
No, I like it. I like it.
Nice.
I'll tell you, I like it. If I was to say it, like, oh, it's a little bit different. No, but
Yeah.
this is good. I like it. It gets you right in your culture. It's very festive, moving. It's a very lively jazz. I don't know what kind of jazz. What kind of jazz do you call this?
I call it Afro jazz.
Afro jazz. Okay.
Yes. What I do, I bring the African rhythms. The rhythm been exists for a long time, but when it comes here, they call them different names. Like the calypso is halfa, the reggae is the lamba, the funk is mokubi. Like there is a lot of name. It's a different rhythm, but here they call it different name and they put English language to it. Right? It's become a pop song or R&B or a soul or a jazz.
Okay.
But all of those rhythms, they are African rhythms.
Okay.
Yeah. I just
So
taking
you can feel it.
Yes, I'm taking just everything to the motherland.
Okay.
Combine a little bit with the harmonic of the jazz world of today.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a little picture here, a little track here, a promotional thing that we're going to watch you performing. So we'll watch this for a couple minutes and then we'll be right back with you. All
All
right.
right.
Woo! We just had a jazz concert in your wherever you're at right now. Afro jazz. So tell us about that suspect.
This suspect have a story actually. Okay, I lived in downtown Toronto, and while walking, have nothing to do with nothing, I got stopped by the car of the police driving into the sidewalk. They're looking for some anyway. Then less than a couple of minutes, there is a 14 police cars surrounding me because they were looking for somebody, black dude. They say look like me, and I say now we all look alike. That's what it is. And it also there is a history of the police in Toronto and black community. There is a very big history, and that actually didn't go very well with me. I have a complaint to the human rights. I do, and also I do a lot of activism as well. I take my drums out and I protest for any cause for the black people. And I thought, they're looking for somebody. They say they stole a car, which is I don't drive.
Right.
I don't even have a license. And the guy and also he shot. Anyway, the whole story about this guy, I don't know. Sometimes you cannot trust the police because they can manufacture something to get away with, with whatever wrong they are doing, right? And I said, okay, is you look like me? Can I see the picture? How you get to the point like somebody walking in a sidewalk and he's there and they're
Profiling you.
it's very much profiling me because of the color of my skin. I used to have a little bit of dreadlocks, and that's it. I think that's but they will not admit. The police will not admit. And but the other side of I made this song. I went home, and you can tell the movement of the song and the intensity of the song is you are not breaking me. I'm protesting, but also we are a people of integrity and dignity. You know what I mean? You are not going to break us. And
Right.
and that's the story behind this song. Is it comes out of a real incident.
Of that. The incidents.
But I use it in my advantage as well.
Right.
I use it in my.
Well, look, you came up with a beautiful song there.
Some of the good thing, some of my colleagues in university, like they teach it as a masterpiece, like to the jazz class. And I'm glad to do that because I want also non-African to know what's happening to the Black people as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay. So what are you working on now? What
I'm working now in a really, I don't want to say it great album, but I will say it amazing album.
Okay.
Why? Because I'm writing a book about the movement of rhythm from Africa to the Caribbean, to the North America, to Latin, to the South America. All those rhythms. What is mean? Reggae, calypso, soca, samba, puzanova, kumbe, maringi, rumba, and where they come from. But what I did, also I get an award, and I use it as a project to record. The album is going to be called From Nubia to Harlem.
Wow.
From the ancient to that. Why Harlem? Because Harlem was my first stop. Was I was there. I lived in New York.
Okay.
I used to go to those jazz club. This is like so many years ago. I'm not going to say it.
It's okay.
Yeah, and everything I hear, I hear a lot of that's African. I hear everything rhythmically African. And I'm doing this album and just cross finger should come very soon out. I already did the bad track. I have to do, because I'm multi I'm doing the percussion myself, I'm doing the guitar myself. And then the vocal, I'm going to mix it. And you're going to have one and we're going to come back and talk about it.
Yeah, and I want you to come back. That was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
When it's ready.
You see African people, they invite in themselves.
It's not just Africans, everybody. All right. So we'll be looking forward for that. So are there any shout outs that you want to give to your people over the time?
I just, I'm from Sudan, and we know what's happening in Sudan right now. There is a really big war. A lot of innocent people lost their lives. And I just sent in a good, loving vibe. And I'm asking the whole world to pay attention to that, And again, Sudan is extremely rich country. We are full of gold, uranium, and agriculture as well. And I would love for the world, and especially for the Black people around the world, to pay attention to that place, because that's where we relate it when it comes to civilization. That's where those ancient Kush and Kemet and the Nubian and the goddess and all of that. And that's where one-eye queen come from. And I would love to give love and attention to that. And if there is anything we can do as a village of Black people in a diaspora, please let's do it together.
Okay.
That's the only thing I want to say.
Okay. All right. So if people want to book you and stuff, can you tell everybody your social medias?
Yes. You can go, as you mentioned, Waleed KUSH Afro Jazz. Or if you see the name here, Waleed Abdulhamid, you can Google that and you get to my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, and also, you get to my emails, as well. But Waleed KUSH Waleed W as you see it, Kush KUSH Afro slash jazz, Afro jazz. And
All right.
I would love to go to the Caribbean.
Oh, you haven't been there yet?
No, I've been everywhere in the world. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's your next destination.
Yeah.
You can start looking for your ticket now so you can go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right.
I
Okay,
just,
so
I just want to
it's
say thank you so much, DBoss, and it's really an honor for me to be your guest. And I just want to say this is a beautiful thing to see our people have their own platform. Thank you for thinking of me and for inviting me, and also thanks to Anne Smith for for the opportunity.
yes. Well, we want to thank you also for sharing your journey with us, and your journey continues on, and all the stuff that you want to do, your legacy, and you gave advice to people. So whoever didn't see it, you can go back onto the YouTube channel at my YouTube channel, DBoss Networks, Real Life Matters, and you'll see what he said. And I think you should take that advice, what he told people coming up. So
Can
I
I
do
find
want to
this, can I find this in your YouTube as well?
yes. So, anyways, we're gonna tell. So, everybody, I thank you. Good night to now. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.